quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we and I can't quit, all I know.
Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this, hop up in the six, and you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate. We just innovate. Young and making plenty cake. Get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet. Being broke, what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips. I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I die about respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G-A-N-G. Hate on me cause we ain't leave the sea vacant. We taking the R.A.P. game to a new place. I swear that we got this tied like a shoelace for real. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this thing, love with it. Wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this strong. Come on with it.
The Oklahoma City Thunder on the road as they take on their Western Conference rival in today's game. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports. Sunday night hoops action.
What is wrong with my camera?
Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Warriors with their last game here in Golden State before heading out on the road. A superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
And you'd expect nothing less from the defending champs. They've taken every team's best shot, withstood the scrutiny, and approached the playoffs here with the utmost confidence.
And with that said, a very legitimate chance now to hoist the trophy again at the end of this season. They've been to the mountaintop. They know what it feels like, but it's never easy to repeat.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Curry. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Nice job coming off that screen. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry. All sorts of time. Durant, no good.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Barnes kicks to Thompson. Thompson is double. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. 8 points for Steph Curry.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. A 3-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 4. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. To the paint. Bogut.
What a heck.
And it's Durant with the rebound. Ball going up court.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
It's stolen by Green. Cantor against Barnes. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. That's good from Durant. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Kyle Singler comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Iguodala with it. Singler covering. Now the feed to Azili. Singler trying to free himself up. Adams dishes to Payne. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Shots good by Waiters. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
FaceTime Jordan.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
To the paint. Here's Adams.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Livingston. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
And the Warriors making a change here. Clark's checked in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. That's good from Payne.
Curry. Clay Thompson. Thompson, right? No.
On the assist from Dion Waiters. Payne's got his first points of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the man.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Well, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far.
FaceTime Jordan.
Thunder out in front. They finish off the first quarter with a
FaceTime
13-4 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from
Jordan
Oracle
Brown
Arena
10.
in Oakland, California. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through one.
That's what time it is. That's what time it is.
We know Oklahoma City has the
That's what time it
stars,
is.
the big
Curry
names, the
time.
offensive flair.
Oh my
But, you know,
God.
Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough. Defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true, but last.
You're so Hispanic.
Son, your stream is so boring.
Or are you just jealous?
Play Black Ops.
I will after this match.
No, screw that match.
No, I don't want to take another L.
Stop. Play Black Ops for us. So what's come back and watch no more.
Okay, you can go. I'll tell you when I'm playing Black Ops.
Can't hear myself.
I don't know.
Last year, the Thunder really hung their hat
Okay.
on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
What time it is? Jordan, guess what time it is?
And a moment now to
Great
reset the
time.
lineups, courtesy of Gatorade,
Hurry
all
up.
fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for
All your
Oklahoma
old
City right now, down low it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Anthony Morrow, and it's Waiters in the three slot.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
It's Curry time.
Here's Curry. They get it back. Azili gets the bucket. Azili's got his first basket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And the basket by Morrow.
That's like in
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game play. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams.
2 points.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Hey, Jordan, guess what time it is?
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Lets it go from deep.
Oh!
Morrow with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't
I'm the
there
black
yet.
team. It's lagging. It's like there's like.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Are you safe?
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Azili, and it's Green and for Maurice Spates.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not
You're like
when
10
you can
seconds
finish
behind.
like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity.
Oh, that's way too far.
They grabbed their own miss. Green.
It's 10 seconds behind.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. And both free throws good for Green. The Thunder with the lead. Westbrook kicks to Waiters. Warriors with the rebound. It's a victory here for the home team. Last time these guys met.
How about the energy level defensively in that game? I mean, they made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Westbrook kicks to Kansas. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. Just 5 on the clock. And that one comes up a bit short. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Kevin, I tell you, his three-point shot has looked awful here in the second quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of his slump, but he needs to give it a rest and try something else. Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Lets it go. Off the left rim and out.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that. Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Raiders on the wing. They get it again. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Brandon Rush is checked in for Bogut. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the slam dunk by Rush.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Livingston kicks to Barnes.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Pass to Payne. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Payne. Spates checked in for Harrison Barnes. That one is no good. The Warriors leading to the inside. Here's Clark. And Durant sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break.
Oh my gosh.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Livingston passes to Spates. The drive by Green. It's stolen by Adams. It's a tie game here in Oakland. And we'll return shortly. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And, you know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. They get the rebound. Here's Cantor. And at last, they get one to fall. Here's Thompson. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Curry. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Passes to Ibaka. Fires the 3. Good on the shot. Ibaka's got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team in other ways.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Green, the screen. Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Curry.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. It's Durant on the wing. Green with the block. Here's Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Cantor's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far. Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Barnes dishes to Green. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. 2nd in scoring, 3rd in fast break points, and they also show up as a top 5 three-point shooting team. I mean, that's tall cotton there. Elite level marksmanship from behind the arc.
And you talk about scoring. Tough to beat a team that can fill it up at all levels. Every time you get a bucket, they're coming right back at you with one of their own.
Estes is jacked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. And it goes on Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Thompson. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Singler's checked in. Ahead. And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. A drive by Iguodala. Nice D from Singler. The Thunder lead by 4. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Warriors. And, of course, there's the Thunder tied up with them. And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Azili. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Kane comes in for Russell Westbrook. We've got 1:55 left to play in the 3rd. And he gets it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. And then Durant with the dunk.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you could see right there why he does.
Here's Kane. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. It's Durant with the drive. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. And both free throws good for Spates.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
It's tipped. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. Kicks to Green. To tie. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Green's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Here's Waiters. This one for 3. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Out to the wing. It's deflected. Adams, the pass to Durant. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. It's a tie game here in Oakland. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. Here's Westbrook. And Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook.
Oh, my God.
And it's Waiters in the 3. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Goes to the reversal.
Curry. Klay Thompson. Here's new. Oh, here he is. Klay Thompson. Doom.
up and drops it in.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Ooh.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. It's Curry outside. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Waiters. Oklahoma City the rebound. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His first team.
The Warriors shooting 47%, pretty solid. Curry against Westbrook. Here's Barnes. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Outside Curry. Here's Thompson.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the back end.
And Ibaka kicks to Waiters. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Why did he not cool it? Why did he not
Big
stream?
time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game.
So, it's still winning. I'm about to. The game's about to be over.
Top Cantor, covered by Bogut. Back to Cantor. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. That is good. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Guess what time it is?
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
Guess what time it is?
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Dishes it to Thompson. Pulls it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen 4 shots away.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Curry outside. No good.
Oh, my God.
Great D that time from Westbrook. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Raymond Green is checked in for Golden State.
What if he did
Back to Curry.
What if he did that to him? Oh, my gosh. Wait, who do I have? I have who? Curry?
From deep. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me.
That was like 10 seconds ago.
Out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least
Son,
as I
what the
look at
heck?
it.
Oh my God, the game's about to be over and I'm about to lose.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. That's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
You know, mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Good. And that's now 7 points for Draymond Green.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Here's Thompson. And Durant sends it back. Here's Cantor. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
It's going to be tough
That's
for
a
him here,
two-pointer.
but
What are you
maybe,
doing?
just
Foolish
maybe,
boy.
it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And you saw how...
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
And Durant, here we go.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
I got you. Who are you talking to? No.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Livingston dishes to Azili. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
So he comes up
empty. See, guys, this is why you don't pick the Warriors. This is why it's all about the Cavs. Don't pick the Warriors.
Singler passes to Durant. From deep three-point range, the shot is off.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the post-game show.